Feel like update, Danny Boy here, back with more Transport Fever on the modded map. We're up here in Edinburgh. I believe that's the Cardiff to Edinburgh branch line. It is. A few passengers waiting, 13 there. Oh, they are waiting for the same thing? Yes. Oh, you're waiting for a tram. So trams in Edinburgh actually do okay. That in is full. We'll probably electrify all this and stick the new tram on. Speaking of new trams, I upgraded all the, if we can find a bus, all the European buses I upgraded to, ooh, this one's not upgraded. Ah, okay, this is the Edinburgh to Cardiff bus. Is there anybody on it? No, 0. So if I find another in-town service bus, there we go. I swapped all them over for Landours. That's an Edinburgh Cardiff bus. So they are actually set to replace according to this scene. Now we'll head down here, we'll have a look at our London train. If I can find it. What is it? Oh, there it is. Coming into London. It's coming into Dublin, sorry. Well, there's 19 people waiting. So that's picked up quite nicely. I like it. It looks pretty smart with the brake van on the back. I'm not sure if passenger cars actually had brake vans or if it was just goods trains. But this thing does anyway. We've got a new vehicle. A double-decker Russian train. Russian carriage. And a San Diego electric tram. Okay. I'm going to put that San Diego electric tram to use right now. Not in Boston or New York, where there are a lot of passengers starting to wait here now. Still nothing for Alaska. I think Alaska might just be too far. Maybe. Pittsburgh, you're sort of doing okay. Where's our Phantom Con-Mat material train? There it is. Has it got on? It's got 33, but there we go. Actually, nothing in here, nothing in there. Both these gondolas and state cars pick up Con-Mat construction materials. You're running empty as well. Set you to pick up a full load now. Yes, you're completely empty. You're completely empty. Far as the nearest ship there, it does have 50. There's one there also with 50. So I need them to deliver quite sharpish. Looks like that train got the last of the goods. Now I do have tram lines set up here, but I don't believe they are electrified. It looks like. Are they? Is that electrification? Yes, it is. That's perfect. Now, as far as the tram depot, I may not have built one yet. Let's get depots on the go. One of these tram depots. Now, if you could go in here, which there's a bus stop there. Terrain alignment collision. How about that side? That looks a bit rubbish. That also looks a bit rubbish. If I stick you up here, then construction is not possible. It is possible there. And it goes. Buy trams. Let's go with the new San Diego electric trolley. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 5. Set it on a line. The Atlantic City tram line. Now, when I buy any road vehicles yet, until a new one comes on the go, let's stick you in here next to your tram depot counterpart. Right, and that goes. I want all these to be going the same direction, so if you could turn round and you could turn round, Why you nae following my instruction? There you go. Right, they're on the go. They should all be heading to different places. North Street, Grove. So you're heading up there. Hopefully they will sort of space themselves out. One passenger waiting to go to Pittsburgh. Far as that Pittsburgh train, I believe it was just a bald one. It was 8 of 60. But that's all we're going to do in America right now. I should probably bring this around here. Because I believe, yes, Calgary and Chicago are over there. So is Vancouver. Okay. Will I do that just now? Maybe. Will it work? Probably not. If you could find a sort of path over there, which you have. Calgary is over in that direction. Bridge pillar collision. But there is no bridge pillar collision there. Okay, I'm not going to deal with that just now. I'll deal with that later. Right, let's have a look. Do I want to upgrade these trams? I will upgrade these trams, but I will do it later. Probably offline. Few people waiting for the bus now. 24. We're still running these 56 of 60. That's nae bad, actually. That's pretty good. Looks like all the trains are picking up people. 46 of 80. Still nobody for Alaska. I'll maybe add a second train on the Alaskan line to take the frequency down. Although there are 2 people wanting to go to New York City. As far as the Calgary train. So you're in Calgary now. You've picked up 6. Everybody else wants to go to New York, and why not? The Big Apple is a wonderful place. Right, this is working fine. Details, 0 stored. Try to ship more fuel. I don't think shipping fuel is the problem here. You still got 221. Give me this train. 176 of 200. You desperately need more oil. Although if you've got oil stored, you have got a wee bit stored. Okay, first the next oil train. There it is. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Hopefully it'll work out fine. Now, there is something I wanted to do here. This train running to Alaska. You've got 16 of 50. You've got 0 of 50. There is the train there. Okay, right. I'm going to replace this train. So, give me a replacement. I'm only going to stick 100 on it. So, locomotives. Let's see what we've got. We've been using these currently as goods trains. Because this seems a bit faster. It's got slightly slower tractive effort. So, we've been using them for passenger trains. I do believe we could use one of these, although it's slightly broken. But we've got this. 87 kilonewtons, 549 horsepower, 31 miles per hour. And you 60, 286 and 31. So there's no benefit to speed, but there is benefit to its tractive effort and power. Now there was a new Russian boxcar came on the go. Right, set it to pick up food. Now I was going to set it for 100, but we're going to set it for 120. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. Because this is 35 years old. So it really does need replacing. If you can get there before that ship leaves, that would be perfect. Now Fit is actually waiting for it at the other side. 27. There's one of our... Is this... Must be a cow train. And Fit's this. A grain train. Right, you've replaced. And hopefully this should be full. It is. And how much is waiting here? 40 plus the 16 is 56. And I think this carries exactly 56. It does. Perfect. I've got nothing to replace these just yet. Or do a replacement vehicle. No, the American steam lorry has not came on the go yet. But they'll be the first to be replaced when it does. Right, let's have a look at that train that just replaced. You're a cow train. You're also a cow train. Has it made it back here already? Or is it stuck? No, it's waiting for a free path. And you did not upgrade. Crap. Okay. Replacement, replace now. Yes. Let's speed it up and see if we can get him a replace. Now I always thought that these trains didn't age, but clearly they do, because that looks pretty beat up. I think the wagons must be quite old as well. I like that sort of mixed concept with the open wagons and the closed wagons. But from now on we'll just be running the closed. Please tell me you're delivering fuel. You are. Or you're delivering oil. Wow. It burns through at a hell of a speed. Have you still got 221? 200. And Fits are waiting here. Hopefully it'll be okay. I'm hoping a new tank car comes out for Russia soon. Right, now, far is the new train. Is this it? You are going to hate a place there, buddy. There's this. See, look, it looks fine. And then you zoom in. Boom. The wheels disappear. Not sure if you could actually see it there, but I could see it on this screen. Right. These are probably the last of these that we're running, minus a passenger variant over here, which is this one. That'll be replaced soon as well. How much have you got? 57 of 120. It's doing some sort of wheel spin there. Cool. Alright, so that's that new train. These boxcars look a bit bigger. If we find this food train, this is running the refrigerated wagons. Obviously these things are older, but these things are slightly newer. How old is this train? 15 years old. Okay, so hopefully this thing fills up sharpish, and then it can get back across here. Although that just got a full load. The next thing will probably only get 18. Unless we just... I'm going to set us to go without a full load. Just run back and forth as you like. Right, now in this episode, again we've wasted quite a fair bit of the episode. How's this getting on? You've now got 40 of 40. So they're getting full loads all the time. The trucks are managing to deal with this, so that's perfect. We've got 3 lines in here. One going to here, another one going to there, and another one going to there. It's just because the commercials are split up through Copenhagen. Now this train is doing quite well. We've also got a few people waiting for Beijing. That's going to come in with a full load. There's a lot of food waiting here. I thought you guys would have been doing a better job. Let's add 3 more vehicles to this. Oh, that's trains. What are you? Trams, road vehicles. Constat, food. 1, 2, 3. Set them on a line. It'll be Copenhagen. No, Vienna, food, road, 1. There we go. It's going to take them a while to get down here. And I can hear this train in the background. How much is waiting? 115. That'll take it down to 109. There's one of our land hours. 4 of 6. So people do actually like to use the trams and buses in Vienna. I'm going to add another 3 to this, just to deal with the excess food we've got. 1, 2, 3. Down to the bottom, Vienna Food Road. Right, now what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to Scandinavia, or Norway to be exact. Now I didn't actually need 3 refineries on here, so I'm going to get rid of that and just snoop, and if I need it later I can always place it back in. But I think the 2 refineries should be enough to deal with for fit we need. Right, let's here, look here. Right, fit wise this line's going. That actually needs to come out on this line. It doesn't need to be 125 because it's only going to be for a depot. Right, now you buster buy trains. We could use the PLM, 75 kilonewtons, 37 miles per hour. Although this is one I'm going to use as a goods train, so we'll get by another Prussian. Now I need European tank cars, which are these, to pick up fuel and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 of them. I'm going to duplicate this train, set them on a line, which is going to be Norwegian oil and gas. There it is. And then we're going to speed it up. Now these things are quite light, they're quite small. I'm not actually sure how heavy they'll be once full, if the game actually does take that into account or no. Right, from there on their way back, I'm going to stick another train out. Now these oil rigs will produce quite a large amount, limit 400, no upgrade or downgrade scheduled. I've got them set on high production. As soon as this thing leaves, oil should start going into here. Maybe. Or I think it actually takes quite a while. But let's we're going to buy another train. The same again. A Prussian G3 buy. Wagons, we're going to use the European tank cars. Now I'm going to set this for automatic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I'm also going to set you on the Norwegian oil and gas line. Right, away it goes. Is there oil waiting yet? Not yet. This is actually doing no bad. This is quite flat along here, so it doesn't have to worry about any of that. This needs smoothed. We're always finding bits that need smoothed. Now, those 3 trains are going to pick up crude oil from here, and then they're going to deliver it back to here, and the last train is going to go back to Oslo with 100 fuel on board, and I will set up some trucks in here to deliver said fuel. Now, I could probably... You've got 0 on you. You're waiting for a goods train. That's coming to pick up steel, of which there is none, because he's just picked up most of it. Far is the goods train. You're a goods train. You've got 80. I'm assuming the other one is near here, or there it is. Okay. Now details. We need to deliver more stuff, more goods out of there. And we will, because we'll deliver goods up to Reykjavik, and we will also deliver goods to Helsinki. Where are we going? That's an ore train. See, it's got 104. And it looks a hell of a lot bigger than this train. Or is it the same size? No, the ore train is definitely bigger. Maybe just because it's got the extra, because it's double-headed. But this seems to be doing okay. It's not doing its top speed, but it's still getting there. Have you picked up anything? No, and you're waiting for a free path. This train is rather slow getting up there. Right, so you're going in there. You are what to deliver ore. Please tell me you're delivering steel. You are. Perfect. Right, steel and oil is now waiting. Let's pause the game. Let's say a look at Oslo goods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stick 3 of them back to the depot. Now that we've spaced those 2 trains out, they should manage. Nebula. So we've now got 5 fuel on there. Let's see if the industry is actually at here. Right, it's over here. So give me a mini truck station. It's kind of just like a drop off. Turn it around. Right, this looks to cover everything. Apart from some stuff over there. That's industry. That's a bus or train station. That's industry and that's industry. I'd like to cover all of it if possible. Road. Now you'll go not in there. But you still cover everything here and you cover one thing there. Come on. Right, now it covers everything. This needs to be closer to there. Right, I didn't want to delete a building. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, if I nudge this over slightly. Come on. It's still covering everything. Covers everything on the left here. Covers everything on the right there. Let's set up a new line. Ooh, pink. You're going to go for here. And then you're going to go to there. Now, if those 3 vehicles made it back to the depot yet. And we'll just change them over for fuel. There's an oil train. Carrying nothing. Crap. Is the other one on its way back yet? I believe this is an ore train. No, it's there. Okay, good. How much is waiting here? 182. Fine. Perfect. Set you to pick up a full load. And then drop everything off it. No, no, no. Pick up a full load here in Oslo, drop everything off at Reykjavik. And then once this thing's ready, or once there's a fair amount of fuel being churned out, we'll set that in to pick up a full load at Oslo and at Reykjavik. Now, those must be in, only one is in. Did I send the other ends to be sold? No. Oslo? Yes, I did. Okay. Oops. Buy road vehicles. Let's get 5 on here just now. Freight, please. Fuels here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set them on a line. It'll be line 1. There it is. Now line 1 will be Oslo Fuel Road. Fuck, we'll mark it Oslo Fuel Road 1. Oh no. Oslo Fuel Road 1. Okay, just in case we need to add in a second depot and create a second line later. Now why the hell did you come this way? Strange. Right, you're about to pick up your first load of fuel. This guy just picked up 50 ore. Lots of fuel waiting here. Madness amount of fuel waiting here. There are waiting. Come on. Three of 6. Let's slow it down because we might need all these. Now you've got 6 of 6. Okay. I'm not sure if it's happening here. I should maybe push play. Oh no, I missed that in. Come on. Right, 6, 6, 6, 6, 2. Okay, it's all gone weird. Not sure why. Still nothing going at London train, which is disappointing because it does actually need fuel. London will start to grow now that they've got a line going in it. Although this one is full. Just make sure it covers all the industry here, which it does. Let's see the stats in London. Right, this is starting to go up. There are some places that are now getting fuel. Plus 1%. Or plus 1%, what? Yeah, 159 plus, so it's starting to go up. Let's have a look at the actual cities. Right, sort by population. Edinburgh is at 709. Cardiff at 707. 672, then New York, Kiev, Boston, St. Petersburg, Vienna, Moscow, Oslo, Stockholm, Beijing, London is actually quite high up. Oslo and Reykjavik, they're starting to creep up. I'm surprised St. Petersburg and Moscow have not started to come up, because they get quite a lot. They've got decent passenger links and they've got industry covered by that, yes. And they've got fuel and food being transported to them. Right. Reykjavik 207. Let's add the next line in. It'll be a line coming from here going down to Reykjavik. Now, fit is the story. There's an oil train. Is that the first in or is that the second in? Please tell me you're dropping off steel. No, you're not. You're picking up. Why are you now waiting for a full load? Oslo Exchange, wait for a full load. And hey, about turn, because there will be. What is that? It's a fuel train, I think. It is. Where is fuel train? Fuel train. Another fuel train. You've picked up 5 goods and 9 9 iron ore. Where is the iron ore train? Is it just stuck in traffic? No, it's actually waiting. How much have you got there, buddy? 48 of 104, but there's 2 of these on here. There is the second in there. I'm going to hear you about turn because you're about to get more ore. Right, now you should be able to take back 100 fuel at some point. Once the fuel starts actually being produced. We'll smooth this out, make it look a bit better. There we go. Right, what did you get here? See, you've got a full load. And you'll have a full load. Plus there's 5 goods that you can pick up if you want. There you go, that'll do. Now we're gridlocked here. Far as this next train. Let's set some signals here and here just to get them underway. One of yous can go, please. Right, now is there fuel being made? No, because the first train is only doing 9 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour, 11. It's supposed to slow down as it comes into the station, no speed up. There you go. They're both getting stuff. It's creating oil and it is also creating fuel. Now you can ship it back to, well, you can ship it back to Oslo. Right, what line are you currently coming in on? This in here. So let's use this ends. Right, bring you round. Just missing that. It didn't actually mark any difference at all. We shall double track you. 76. Bring it sort of round past this forage. I dare say we're about to get a bridge here. I can't bring it down. Although it should go down here, which it does. We've got a new vehicle. The KKSTB. We've got those trains are running, and a steam lorry for America. Nice. Right, let's bring this out just now, because this is closer. Tie it in there. Go to the one on the left, please. You're on the one on the left. Good, good. Let's bring this down. Lift. Go into that one on the right, please. Let's smooth this out. We'll get our first fuel trains running down here to Reykjavik, and we'll probably set up goods for it as well once it's smoothed. Oh, a lot of smoothing to do here though. I'll hate to put in a diamond as well and some signals in case we want to stick 2 trains on here. those. I think that's the best we're going to get. If you zoom in, so you see it working quite a lot better. But hey ho. Right, now give me a diamond. Now this is going to be the tricky part. In you go. Nice, it actually worked. Right, let's see you coming out on this line if you want. In fact, I'd like it to use this inside line, so you go away. No, no tracks. Yes, tracks, indeed, tracks. Right, go there. And then go there, and then there. We'll have another in just over here, there, and there. Another in at the other end of the bridge. And then another in just here. Right, now let's double track this. I'll set up a diamond. 1 and 2. Nice. Right, I want you to go in on this track, please. Or come out on this track. Right. I'll set up a new line. And it'll go from, that's another pink number, there to there. Now, I want you to go terminal 1, please, and lock that in. You go away. Come back. Back, please. Right, footing are you on there? No, I want you to go to terminal 1. Lock that in. Right, perfect. Now, would I be so bold as to stick a depot? Is it gonna let me stick a depot on here? Probably not. Oh, it did. Nice. Right. Buy trains. We're going to use one of these. Buy. Wagons. We need fuel wagons. There's the new ones. 62 mile an hour. 10 capacity. First and second class. Second class. Third and second class, and a baggage car. We don't actually need baggage cars, but I'm sure I'll find a use for it. I've got so much stuff in here already. Fuel cars are there. Just making sure there wasn't anything else I could use. 10. Set it on a line. Line 1. Now, which have you got here? Right, you're coming in. I need you to take fuel back, which are nay. It's just storing the fuel. Line usage, no. Well, that's nay true. It should go to line usage, yes, once this thing gets going. Because I want you to take fuel back, if you would do so for me, please. What the hell's going on here? Bring that down. Flatten that, because that looks stupid. Did you pick up on a fuel? No. Right, let's change this to Ray Fuel Train. Now, have you got line usage? Still no. Probably waiting for that in to get there. You're storing 72. You're going to be storing more than that, buddy, to fill up these 2 trains. I'd like for these to work before the end of the episode. How's this iron ore train getting on? 91 of 104. Okay. Right, you must hear line usage now. They're both connected. That's set to pick up fuel. This covers pretty much, if not all, of the industry in Reykjavik. Oh look, fuel is waiting for that, and fuel should wait for that probably if this train here gets back down, which I believe it has. It has. Okay. Plenty of fuel waiting. Anywho, some steel just got delivered. Not a lot of steel. Is this a steel train? It's a goods train. Fine. Quite a few more people waiting at Oslo to use the train now. 39 of 66. Uh-oh. Far have we gone? And there he goes, on his way back. Few people getting out there. Good. Alright, what are you? You are an iron ore train. Still only one line. Nothing going to Norwegian oil and gas. It's set to pick up automatically. Unless, do I need... No, the road vehicles are on the go. You're goods. You're also goods. Go down here. Your goods, your fuel. So there is a requirement for fuel. How are you getting on? You're just the normal train. Where's our little Prussian number? There it is. He's dropped off, I think, there. There we go, nice. Now, I want you to deliver fuel to this scene as well. Do it now. Wait for the other platform. Ooh, no, that's still the same in. Ah well, I'm sure it will work. But we're going to leave it here for the day. Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. If you did actually watch this and you'd like to leave a like or comment, please do. And if you'd like to see more of what happens in the future, then hit the subscribe button. I've been Danny Boy, and I will catch you later.